I've been with the Contra franchise since the original Contra came out. Although, granted, I gotta put some, parentheses around that, some context because I wasn't technically alive when the first one came out, but my first time playing Contra was back in 1990, and I remember it vividly. Like, it's one of my favorite series of all time. I played every single Contra game that's come off, all the main entries, all the portable entries, all the side stories, and spin-offs, and that horrible 32-bit era of games too. I own them all, I've played them all, and I'm a die-hard Contra fan. So when I found out that Konami and WayForward were collaborating, especially with my friend Tom Hewlett, who was coming back, who worked on and basically made Contra 4 for the Nintendo DS and did Spider Swords, which is a great game. If you haven't played it, play it. And I've also interviewed him for both Contra Operation Galuga and Spider Swords. So go check that out. Hawaii's #1 podcast, Casanova podcast, links in the description. But when I found out that Tom, WayForward, and Konami were making a new Contra game, I had to be on it. So this is my review and just generally, my walk through nostalgia with the Contra franchise. And I got to give a shout out to Konami and WayForward for providing me a review copy of the game. They're not seeing this before you guys, and it's taking me some time to get this out, but I want to do it right. I don't want to just be first. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into DeLorean and we talk about my journey with Contra, and then we talk about Contra Operation Galuga. My journey with the Contra series kicked off in the early 90s when I encountered my first Contra game in an arcade, eventually moving on to the NES version and its successors, Super C and Contra Force. Though the latter is a topic we tend to avoid, I don't like talking about Contra Force because it has the foundation of a great Contra game, but it's not a Contra game. So let's just be honest about that. If it was, well, yeah, let's just not talk about it. My passion didn't stop there. I ventured through Contra 3, Alien Wars, Contra Hardcore, the Game Boy titles, the 32-bit era missteps, and every release up to the present day. I feel compelled to share my unique viewpoint, as Contra holds a special place in my heart, not only because I excel at 1cc completions or speedrunning. And look, for those who do that, you're in a league of your own. I'm not trying to whip out and compare decks with you. Props to you. You do what you do. I'm not that guy. I'm not that dude. So yeah. I respect, respectfully, of course, I respect what you do, but it ain't me. So I represent the gamers who savor the classic run and gun thrill and commit enemy patterns to memory, especially when the Konami code is off the table. Discovering a new Contra installment in the works by WayForward, especially with my friend Tom Hewlett at the helm, who previously developed these exceptional Spider Swords and 2007's Contra 4, had me poised for action. Now let's talk about Operation Galuga. This is the latest entry in the Contra franchise and marks the revival of a series that was once known for its continuity that was kind of all over the place. But you don't really play Contra for story, but Operation Galuga is changing that. Now I have to be honest, I did have a little initial reservations with this due to recurring stage themes seen in Contra 4, such as jungles, waterfalls, and alien hives. While classic, these settings might feel a bit overly familiar and possibly challenges its appeal. Nonetheless, it's been over 15 years since Contra 4's release, making it reasonable to revisit these themes. The only moment of excessive familiarity occurs during Stage 3's climb to the boss. But the boss itself, that battle, introduces refreshing changes and innovative attack patterns, mitigating concerns over redundancy, mainly limited to the introductory level. Operation Galuga welcomes veterans and newcomers alike with recognizable stages, including vehicular missions and a waterfall ascent, alongside a plethora of beloved weapons. The essence of Contra gameplay remains intact, navigating through stages, eliminating any obstacle, whether it be soldiers, robots, or aliens. Although there's a storyline involving a terrorist organization on an island utilizing ancient technology for global domination, it truly merely serves as a backdrop to just, running and gunning. The gameplay experience in Contra Operation Galuga stays true to the franchise's roots, offering an arcade-like adventure where players can run, double jump, and dash to evade enemy fire. Surviving the barrage of bullets allows you to retaliate fiercely. Mastering evasion is crucial, as Contra is unforgiving, with every hit significantly impacting your progress. For newcomers, the weapon arsenal includes a laser capable of piercing through multiple enemies, a short-range but potent flamethrower, and the legendary spread shot, arguably the most iconic and satisfying weapon, capable of unleashing a devastating barrage of red projectiles. Players can carry and switch between two weapons to adapt to various challenges, whether it's quickly dispatching a formidable boss or navigating intricate platforming sections with homing rockets. Contra Operation Galuga introduces new elements to the series. Players have the option between multiple hit points similar to Contra Hard Corps' original Japanese release, or the traditional one-hit, one-kill system that we've grown so accustomed to. Additionally, collecting two identical weapons upgrades them, enhancing their destructive capacity. And there's also overloading, and that basically means that overloading excess weapons in exchange for a powerful special attack, or kind of just think of it as a screen nuke in a way, but it doesn't really hit the entire screen, but it's pretty damaging, especially on bosses. That it's a powerful special attack that adds another layer of strategy, offering various ways to annihilate enemies. Players can customize their gameplay with up to 2 perks, ranging from starting with a specific weapon to more significant enhancements like extra HP or invincibility during dashes. This flexibility allows for tailored difficulty levels and the pursuit of higher scores and improved runs. The new overload feature, which sacrifices your weapon for a unique attack, further diversifies combat tactics. And let's talk about the credit system, as earning credits for the in-game shop is most effectively achieved through challenge mode, presenting a series of tasks with unique rules that test your shooting prowess. The concise nature of these challenges makes them ideal for repeated attempts. Despite the relatively short duration to complete Contra Operation Galuga's 8 stages, the game offers ample content through its diverse character roster, each bringing unique abilities to the mission. The visual presentation strikes a balance between clarity and aesthetic appeal, maintaining the series' signature blend of spectacle and readability. The inclusion of multiple soundtracks adds to the replay value, encouraging players to refine their skills, unlock additional perks, characters, and music tracks. The game's 8 expansive stages provide a satisfying blend of challenge and discovery, featuring intricate designs and clever mechanics such as navigating using reflections in hanging crystals. This innovative approach, reminiscent of a memorable segment from Rocket Knight Adventures, which I'm blown away that we're getting another Rocket Knight game, even though this is a collection of Rocket Knight 1 and then 2 and then the Super Nintendo spinoff. Konami is back! Regardless of how people feel about trusting Konami, Konami's back. Now, it does have some downsides, the fact that there's no online play or, cross-play or online co-op as of yet. I don't know if that's going to be coming down the road. It's not available yet, so you're kind of limited to couch co-op. I mean, maybe if you play on PC and use Parsec, you could probably get some games going that way. I will also say that performance of this game on the Nintendo Switch, it runs at 30 frames per second, and it even chugs below that sometimes. I'm really shocked at how badly optimized this is on the Switch. I kind of thought that they would have done a little bit more to get it running. I mean, it's not a graphically intensive game, so why it can't run at 60 frames per second, even at 720p on the Nintendo Switch, when it looks like it's running at 540p, I don't get it. I'm not, I don't know. Ask Konami or WayForward, not me. But if you're playing this on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, you're going to get the optimal experience playing this game. In wrapping everything up, Contra Operation Galuga is a triumphant return for the series, merging traditional gameplay with new features and customization options. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of Contra, promising countless hours of enjoyment and a solid justification for multiple playthroughs. As a longtime fan, I'm committed to exploring everything Operation Galuga has to offer. So with that being said, let's go ahead and put a rating on this, and I'm giving Contra Operation Galuga a 4 out of 5. But what do you guys think of Contra Operation Galuga? Is this something that you're considering picking up? Are you a longtime Contra fan like myself, or are you new to the run and gun formula? Whatever your thoughts are, let's go ahead and get the conversation going in the comment section down below. And I want to give a special thank you to Konami and WayForward for providing me a review copy of the game. All that being said, I'm signing out. I hope to see you guys in the next edition of this channel, whatever we're going to do for another review. I got so many projects in the way, but I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. So stay safe, be blessed, have aloha, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out and a hui ho.